when law students learn Latin,
Yeah.
they freak out.
I freak out. I don't like Latin.
I love Latin.
I don't like learning languages
It
that
makes me
no
feel
one
so
speaks.
smart. It's very smart.
All right.
But here's the
You
thing.
have to have that.
The thing about, so in torts you learn res ipsa loquitur, and I never heard a phrase that 4-1Ls don't just freak out about and start talking in the cafeteria about, and it's actually a very common sense kind of topic.
It's very sing-songy. Res ipsa loquitur. What a wonderful phrase.
So anyway, this is the concept of res ipsa loquitur. I love it. Normally when we have a negligence lawsuit, in order to win, the plaintiff has to prove the defendant was supposed to do something, he didn't do what he was supposed to do, and as a result, now I've been hurt and I have some kind of damages, and please pay me. That's duty, breach, causation, damage.
Yeah.
And in having one of these cases, in proving one of the cases, the plaintiff's job is to show the defendant should have done this, and instead he did that.
Or he didn't do.
Or this is how the defendant screwed up. He was supposed to have a seatbelt on, and he didn't.
Right.
He was supposed to drive slowly, and he drove too fast.
He was supposed to secure his elephants.
And he forgot to do that. So whatever it is, he's supposed to point to, this is what you should have done, and this is what you did instead. Here's where the screw-up was.
Right.
But see, the thing is, there's sometimes that you don't even need to have the discussion about what the specific screw-up was, because it is so obvious that there was a screw-up that we just really don't need to paint quite the picture for the court.
Yeah, it's
For example,
let's say you're walking down Queens Boulevard. It's a beautiful day, and a herd of elephants starts just stampeding down Queens Boulevard.
and in the background you see, the circus tents, and you just see elephants just willy-nilly just
Running around.
Now, this is not a situation where we need to go, ooh, I wonder what the circus should have done.
Well,
Did somebody screw up?
Yeah,
I don't know.
You really have to hurt yourself to try to figure out who exactly screwed up over here.
Like, somebody obviously screwed up. In the same way, if you go to get surgery, and, you're supposed to be having a hangnail repaired, and instead they amputate your foot, somebody screwed up. If you leave surgery, and all of a sudden, you have a giant metal thing sticking out of your belly button, this is a problem. And
Or if you have an extra head. The thing is that whatever the situation is, it just points to someone screwed up. And it's almost as if the court's going to be insulted if you try to hold their hand and walk them through the analysis of someone screwed up. The court's going to go, look, I understand that, yes, there were elephants down Queens Boulevard.
I understand why that's a problem.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Like, no one's going to come back and say, no, I was being really careful. Like,
That's right. We were careful with the elephants. This is what happens
when we gave you an extra head. We were being the most careful doctors we could be.
Yeah.
Now, yes, it doesn't mean that the proving of res ipsa loquitur is the proving of the entire case. No, it's a shortcut.
No.
But it does get rid of this is what the duty should have been, and this is what the defendant actually did portion of proving negligence. It makes it easier because it's very obvious that there was a mess up. We kind of dispense with the formality of saying specifically what the defendant did was wrong, and we move right on to how did this cause problems for the plaintiff.
Yes.